So in this episode, we're going to look at the storing of energy. And there are a few useful ways to think about the conservation and storing of energy. So the first way to think about it is in your body. So energy is added to your body's chemical store when you eat some food. And energy is stored there until you need it. So your body then transfers it to your thermal store when you need to keep warm, and to your kinetic store when you need to move about. So there's a store of energy that goes on in your body, and it can change to different types of energy when you need it. It's also a good way to think about it would be like a bank account. So we can think of an energy store in this way, because if you earn money by doing work and then save it until there is something that you want to buy, and then when you want to buy it, you then transfer it to another person to buy whatever it is that they're selling or whatever it is you want. So you can transfer that money, which is energy in this analogy, you can transfer it to another thing to change it into something you want or something more useful. So remember, energy is added to a body's chemical store when you eat food, and it's stored there until you need it. So energy is added to your body's chemical store when you eat food, and energy is stored there until you need it. Now remember, your body then transfers it into either a thermal store when you need to keep warm, or into a kinetic store when you need to move around. And remember, energy is added to your body's chemical store when you eat food, and it's stored there until you need it, at which point it's transferred into something else. And just to remember the analogy, we can think of energy stores a bit like a bank account. So as you earn money by doing work, you can then transfer that money to another person to pay for something you want to do. So energy, remember this is really, really important. Energy is added to your body's chemical store when you eat food, and energy is stored there until you need it. And then your body transfers it to, say, a thermal store when you want to keep warm, and your kinetic store when you want to move about.